afternoon everyone. Welcome back to my class. I am Rumana Ali and today lesson of grade 10th, coordination, the linking system. In ancient Greek, people were used to say that the brain is the chief organ because the damage to the brain leads to the malfunctioning of our body. So they were known the brain as the chief organ or as the controller of our body. They were not known about the nerves and the nerve signals which coordinates or which shows the coordination and which sends the signals from the brain to the different body parts. They were also not known about the communication system that is established, and they were not known about how the brain is executing the commands and the instructions to the different organs of our body. They think that the brain is only the organ which forms the nervous system. But later, the scientist named Galen, he shows the noticeable observations and he described about the different types of nerves that are found in the human body to carry out the different functions and to carry the nerve signals from one place to the other. And Galen shows some noticeable observation. When he was treating a patient, one of his patients, he got an accident while traveling in a chariot. He fall down and his hand got hurt. So when his hand got hurt, he lost the feelings of his hand. The person can move his hand freely, but the feeling of his hand lost. That means the control is there in his hand, but the sensing power or the feeling of the hand gets lost. So by this observation, he classified the nerves into two main types, that are motor nerves and sensory nerves. Motor nerves are executing the instructions of the brain to the different organs, and the sensory nerves helps in sensing. So this is about the different types of nerves that are classified by the scientist named Galen after the noticeable observation in one of his patients. And in the 18th century, the people were not known about the integrating functioning of the nerves. They don't know about the communication system that is established in the human body. But later, after conducting so many experiments, we came to know about the function of the nerves, that the nerves can carry the electrical signals and they help in carrying out the different processes in our body. So the nerve cell is the structural and functional unit of the nervous system. Nerve cell is also called as neuron. So let us talk about the structure of nerve cell. When we observe the permanent slide of a nerve cell, we can see that every neuron has got a cell body, and here we can see a long extension, and this cell body shows a prominent nucleus in it, and in the cytoplasm of the cell body, we can see the presence of some granules, and these small granules are called as Nissls granules. The cell body also shows the smaller extensions which are branched, and these smaller extensions which are branched are called as dendrites. And this long extension that initiates from the cell body is called as axon, and this axon shows the covering, or it shows the presence of a sheath, and this sheath that covers the extension called axon is called as myelin sheath. And here the sheath which is present around the axon is not continuous, it is not showing a one layer. We can see some gaps present, and these gaps or nodes are called as nodes of Ranvier. The axon initiates from the cell body and it ends up with some branched structures which are called as axon terminals, or we can say nerve terminals. At the end of the nerve terminals, we can see some knob-like structures present, and these knob-like structures are called as synaptic knobs. जब हम नर्व सेल माइक्रोस्कोप में ऑब्जर्व करेंगे तब हमें 3 मेजर पार्ट्स नजर आएंगे, वो है सेल बॉडी, डेंड्राइट्स एंड एक्सन. न्यूरॉन बेसिकली ये 3 मेजर पार्ट्स का बना हुआ रहेगा, हर न्यूरॉन, सेल बॉडी, डेंड्राइट्स और एक्सन. सेल बॉडी के अंदर साइटोप्लाज्म प्रेजेंट रहेगा और एक न्यूक्लियस प्रेजेंट रहेगा जो कि दूसरे एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म करने में हेल्प करेगा. और ये साइटोप्लाज्म में हमें छोटे ग्रैन्यूल्स भी नजर आएंगे जिसको हम बोलेंगे निसल्स ग्रैन्यूल्स. और ये सेल बॉडी छोटे वाले एक्सटेंशंस बताएगी जो कि ब्रांच्ड है, और एक लॉन्ग एक्सटेंशन भी होगा जो कि ब्रांच्ड नहीं है। छोटे वाले एक्सटेंशन, स्मॉलर एक्सटेंशंस जो है, जो ब्रांच्ड है, उसको हम बोलेंगे डेंड्राइट्स, और लॉन्ग वाली एक्सटेंशन को हम बोलेंगे एक्सन। और ये एक्सन एक शीट से कवर की हुई है, और वो शीट को हम बोलेंगे माइलिन शीट। ये वाली शीट कंटिन्यूस नहीं है, ये थोड़े से गैप्स बताएगी, और वो गैप्स को हम बोलेंगे नोड्स ऑफ रैनवियर। और ये एक्सन जो है जहाँ पर एंड होगा, वो वाली एंडिंग को हम बोलेंगे नर्व टर्मिनल्स। ये नर्व टर्मिनल्स में नर्व लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स प्रेजेंट रहेंगे, जिसको हम बोलेंगे सिनेप्टिक नर्व्स। तो ये हो गया हमारा स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ न्यूरॉन, और वी कैन ऑल्सो से इट एज स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ नर्व सेल. Let us look at the location and the function of these nerve cells. So in our body or in our nervous system, there are 10 billions of nerve cells present. When we talk about the location of the nerve cells, where it is located, then these nerve cells are present either in the brain or in the spinal cord. They can also be present close to the spinal cord. Close to the spinal cord, there are two regions present, which are called as ventral nerve ganglion and dorsal nerve ganglion. So the nerve cells can be found in the brain, in the spinal cord, and in the ventral and the dorsal nerve ganglion also. When we talk about the function of the nerve cell, here we can see the cell body, which shows the presence of some granules in its cytoplasm, and also the nucleus is present in the cell body. So the metabolic activities can be performed, or it can be carried out by this nucleus, which is present in the cell body of a neuron. What is the function of the dendrite? The dendrites are the smaller branch-like structures which are present at the cell body. So these dendrites helps in making the connection with the other nerve cells. When you see this diagram, we can easily understand that the dendrites of one nerve cell is connected to the dendrites of other nerve cell, and it establishes the communication system. By this connection, the electrical impulses can be transmitted from one nerve cell to the other nerve cell, and sometimes the dendrites also connects to the axon of the other nerve cell, and the connection between the two dendrites and also the dendrites of one nerve cell and the axon of other nerve cell helps in carrying the information from one nerve cell to another nerve cell. Now the junction at which the connection of two dendrites or the connection between the dendrites and axon takes place, that junction or that connection is called as synapse. And due to this connection, the electrical or the chemical communication can be seen between the two nerve cells, and the information can pass quickly to the brain. So this is about the structure, location and the function of a neuron or nerve cell. हमारी बॉडी में 10 बिलियंस नर्व सेल्स प्रेजेंट रहेंगे, और नर्व सेल्स ब्रेन में, स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में, या फिर ये दो रीजन्स यानी वेंट्रल नर्व गैंग्लियन और डोर्सल नर्व गैंग्लियन जो कि स्पाइनल कॉर्ड के करीब ये वाले रीजन्स प्रेजेंट रहेंगे। ये सारे ऑर्गन्स में नर्व सेल्स प्रेजेंट रहेंगे। ओके, जब हम नर्व सेल की फंक्शन की बात करेंगे तो ये स्ट्रक्चर में जब हम देखेंगे तो सेल बॉडी है, और ये सेल बॉडी के अंदर न्यूक्लियस प्रेजेंट है। ये वाला न्यूक्लियस मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज को परफॉर्म करने में हेल्प करेगा, और जो डेंड्राइट्स है वो कनेक्शन बनाएगा दूसरे नर्व सेल के साथ में। ये डेंड्राइट्स दूसरे नर्व सेल के एक्सॉन को भी कनेक्ट कर सकता। जो नर्व सेल्स वेंट्रल नर्व गैंग्लियन और डोर्सल नर्व गैंग्लियन में प्रेजेंट रहेंगे, वो वाले नर्व सेल्स में हमें डेंड्राइट्स और एक्सन के बीच में डिफरेंस पता नहीं लगेगा। तो उस सिचुएशन में एक नर्व सेल के डेंड्राइट्स दूसरे नर्व सेल के एक्सॉन को कनेक्ट करेंगे, और ये कनेक्शन को हम बोलेंगे सिनेप्स। इस कनेक्शन की मदद से इलेक्ट्रिकल या फिर केमिकल इंफॉर्मेशन और इम्पल्सेस जो भी है वो एक नर्व सेल से दूसरी नर्व सेल में ट्रांसफर होगा। ये जो नर्व सेल्स प्रेजेंट है वो इंफॉर्मेशन कैरी करेंगे और जल्दी से इसको पास करेंगे हमारे डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स को और ब्रेन को. Let us talk about the different types of nerves that are present in our body. The three different types of neurons or the nerve cells which are present in the human body are afferent nerves, association nerves and efferent nerves. The afferent nerves are the types of nerve cells that carry the message from the sense organ and it transfers that message to the nervous system, that means to the brain or to the spinal cord. So here we are sensing the stimulus or the change shown by the environment with the help of our sense organs. So these sense organs helps in sensation or helps in sensing the stimulus. After sensing, the efferent nerves carry the message from the sense organs. So here these efferent nerves are also called as sensory nerves, and that message or the information carried by the efferent nerves from the sense organ is transferred to the brain or to the spinal cord. Now the next one is efferent nerves. After the information receives or taken by the brain or the spinal cord, the efferent nerves are taking that information or taking the signals or the instructions from the brain, and that messages are going to send to the muscles of our organs. So these efferent nerves are also called as motor nerves or motor neurons. These motor neurons helps in carrying the information or helps in carrying the instructions from the brain. After receiving that information, the response is created by the muscles of the organs, and these efferent nerves and efferent nerves are linked together by the presence of association nerves. So the work of the association nerves is just show the linkage between the efferent nerves and the efferent nerves. हमारे बॉडी में 3 तरह के नर्व्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं, efferent nerves, association nerves और efferent nerves. efferent nerves को हम sensory nerves भी बोल सकते हैं और efferent nerves को motor nerves बोलेंगे. ठीक है, efferent nerves का काम क्या है? जब सेंस ऑर्गन कोई भी चेंज को सेंस करेगा तब वो मैसेज ब्रेन को पहुंचाने का काम ये efferent nerves करेंगे. जैसा ही ब्रेन के पास इंफॉर्मेशन पहुंच जाएगी, फिर वो इंफॉर्मेशन को ब्रेन एनालाइज करेगा. एनालाइज करने के बाद में जो भी ब्रेन कमांड करेगा या फिर इंस्ट्रक्ट करेगा, तो वो वाले इंस्ट्रक्शंस, वो वाला मैसेज efferent nerves कैरी करेंगे और वो वाले इंस्ट्रक्शंस को मसल्स के पास पहुंचाएगा और मसल्स रेस्पॉन्स बताएंगे. यहाँ पर हम एक एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हैं. अगर आप मार्केट गए हुए हैं शॉपिंग करने के लिए और आपको वहां से कोई फूड आइटम लेना होगा, तब क्या होगा? सेंस ऑर्गन्स यानी आपकी आंख जो है सेंस ऑर्गन है, वो ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, यानी वो देखेंगे कि वो वाला पैकेट आपको लेना है या नहीं है. जब आप देखेंगे तो वो वाली इंफॉर्मेशन आंख से यानी आई से ब्रेन तक के पहुंचाने का काम efferent nerves करेंगे. जैसे ही ब्रेन के पास वो इंफॉर्मेशन चले जाएगी, तब ब्रेन आपका प्रोसेसिंग करना स्टार्ट करेगा, यानी आप सोचने लगेंगे कि ये मेरे को खरीदना चाहिए या नहीं खरीदना चाहिए. तो उसके बाद में डिसीजन यानी अगर लेना होगा आपको, तब वो वाले इंफॉर्मेशन या फिर नहीं भी लेना होगा, वो वाली इंफॉर्मेशन efferent nerve से आपके मसल्स के पास तक पहुंचेगी. यानी अगर आपको वो खरीदना होगा या फिर परचेस करना होगा, तब आप क्या करोगे? वो पैकेट ले लोगे. यानी आपके ब्रेन क्या कर रहा है? आपके हैंड को इंस्ट्रक्ट कर रहा है, आपके हैंड को कमांड कर रहा है वो पैकेट को पिक करने के लिए. और ये कमांड जो कि ब्रेन से आपके हैंड की तरफ यानी मसल की तरफ आ रहा है, वो efferent nerves ही कैरी करेगा. वो वाली इंफॉर्मेशन को पहुंचाने का काम efferent nerves करेगा और ये दोनों के बीच में जो भी कनेक्शन रहेगा वो association nerves बनाएगा. Let us study about the reflex arc. The unit which is present in the spinal cord, they show the reflex action. That means they help to produce the immediate response towards the stimuli, and that immediate response is called as reflex action, and that reflex action which is produced by the unit present in the spinal cord is called as reflex arc. When we do the cross section of the spinal cord, we can see this type of structure, and by cross sectioning the spinal cord we can study the movement of the neurons. So here when we touch the hot object, the change can be sensed by the sense organs, and the signals are carried by a type of nerves which are called as sensory nerves. The change which is sensed by our organs, that message is carried by the sensory nerves, and these nerves carry the information from the sense organs towards the spinal cord, and after it reaches into the spinal cord, now the second type of nerves involved in creating a response to a specific change, and the second type of nerves are called as association nerves. These association nerves, after getting the information from the sensory nerves, the information is analyzed by these association nerves, and Now to show a particular response, the information or the instruction is taken by the third type of neuron, which is called as motor nerves or motor neuron. These motor nerves carry the command or the instructions from the spinal cord towards the muscles, and when the motor nerves send the signals to the muscles contract and it shows the immediate response. When we touch the hot object, we just remove our hand immediately. That immediate response is called as reflex action, and within a fraction of seconds, the information is carried by the sensory nerves, it transfers to the association nerves and then to the motor nerves. And these motor nerves carry the information to the muscles, and these muscles show the effects towards the particular stimuli. That means they give a response towards the stimuli. So as the muscles are showing effect towards the stimuli, the muscles are called as effectors, and here our skin is a sense organ. So this sense organ is helping in detecting the change. That means it's showing that the object is hot. We are able to sense because of the presence of skin here. So the skin acts as a detector. Therefore, we can say our hand is a detector and the muscles that show a response are called as effectors. So this is about the movement of neurons which takes place within a fraction of seconds and shows an immediate response in some situations. That's all for today. Meet you in next class. Goodbye.